All right. Welcome. It's been a long time. No seeing, no believing, and then some, and have some. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at we have New Era Kang, one of my favorite do you even do you even like me that much? Anyway, what's up, New Era King? Welcome. Welcome to the show, basically. Kind of. It's been a few months, you guys. It's been moments. It's been moments. Dude, I'm on a high. I'm very on a high. Not by drugs, not by anything else. I'm on a campaign high. Um, it's election year. I'm not talking to any of you people who are Trump supporters or there's some you. I'm not. I just can't. Yeah, I can't talk to you people. I can talk. I mean, that's not actually that's not a lie. I can talk to some of y'all, but then again, I can't talk to anyone that does not have anything. And I'm not even a crap, hard Democratic supporter. But come on. Anyway, welcome to the show. Even when I'm just saying it's gonna get political. What's up, New Era King? Um, Dude, what an interesting time to be alive. Let's see. In the beef sector, we have Sassy and Chat Rat. We have the Vegas. Who cares? I don't care about the Vegas shit. We have. That's it. Anyway, well, I'm glad you guys are not here. For those who don't know, I do have a channel. I've had this channel for many years. Hold on one second. This channel's feeling a little bit dusty. Hold on. You feel a bit dusty. You feel a bit dusty, baby. Feel a bit dusty. Feel a bit dusty, baby. I like dusty. No, I don't. Anyway, we're back. Well, okay. This is not going to be a long live, as some people say. It's not going to be a long live. Why is that? Hold on. I'm going to. The camera is not looking the way I want it to look. I do have a MacBook, so that doesn't mean anything. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Yay. So, I've been watching the Democratic convention. I'm this entertainment. This is good. This is good. I mean, I actually at work today, they were doing within the Democratic convention, they were doing like states that had whose musicians came from there. Like, Prince comes from Minnesota, Jay-Z comes from New York, Missouri. Missouri and Illinois. Actually, Missouri. I got a problem. So, Missouri, my home state, where I come from, where I was born and raised, and then some, and my parents, my grandparents, and then some. How come we didn't get no Chuck Berry? Shout out to St. Louis. Kansas City Blue. I mean, uh, Ike and Tina. I know Tina is from Nutbush, Tennessee. Nutbush Titty, Nutbush Titty, and Nutbush city limits. But anyway, but I'm on this channel, So, for a lot of you guys who don't know, I do have a channel. I am a content creator and I don't care how many numbers I get. This is something that I just like to do once in a while. And for the rest of you pendejos and everything else out there who wants to insult me, that's it. Um, but anyway, so I'm going to use this platform for a hot freaking minute. I'm going to use this platform because I see people in all sectors, not just the beef sector, but all sectors, followers. Hi, Dana. Oh, Rio. Oh, that's black sector. Rio is traditional black sector. Hi, Rio. And that's before my time. I'm not that much deep in the black sector, but anyway. Um, what I have to say is, and this is B. I'm talking B sector content a little bit, just this much. Um, why is it a formula where if you like someone, actually, this is not just B sector. This happens in the black sector, but why is it people make up to break up like an R&B 70s song? And people don't read the lines. Okay, let me just give you a story. A story. Shout out to Sassy. Shout out to Chat Rat. Um, I love Sassy. She's one of my bougie cousins. Sassy, you knew who Chat Rat was. Chat Rat, if you guys don't know, just find out who this person is and the whole story. I'm not going to go through it. It's all through all the sectors. But anyway, when someone tells you who they are, please believe them. And I find that it's very rare on this internet, intersocial kind of thing, where people just go on with the same bullshit and they will just keep keep on moving, don't stop, no. Like it's a fucking like Soda Soul album. It gets exhausting. And even like today, I had to take a break of like, oh my God, this is repetitive. And I'm exhausted and I'm bored. And to me, is that me just pinning away from storylines, getting bored with YouTube? I think it's my sign of getting bored with YouTube because I am starting to get bored. Because repetitive, I can do that in my real life. And it happens here, but I'm getting really bored. And really bored, that's okay. To me, getting really bored is healthy. Dana Smith said that's a lot. um, but also at the same times, I also run into people that like to curse me out, like Beasley. Why'd you have to do that, Beasley? That's cool. It's not like we'll ever meet. Um, but this whole YouTube thing, it's starting to get repetitive, but also at the same time, still here. Okay. Boring. So let's talk about the Sassy and the Chat Rat. My opinions on that. If you guys don't know about the Sassy and the Chat Rat thing, I'm not going to do a whole thing. Find it out yourself. Do it. But what I will say is, Sassy, You knew who you were signing up with. Patterns are the most important thing. Follow the patterns. Chat rat, you've heard my hometown of the 314 and the 773. We don't rock that way. And you were in the Schomburgs. And don't you who wears denim like that denim? And also in general, I don't no sectors like me, period. And that's okay. I do this because I enjoy this. It's a break. It's something. It's noise. It's like talk radio. Do you understand? It's noise. Hi, Nubiology. Hi, my dear. You know, I always try to find some peace or common ground, but I'm also noticing that maybe I'm drifting away from YouTube stuff. And now I'll come in, and it's not because like I have a problem with it. It's this makeup to break up. Like, what is this R&B love song bullshit? Because to me, it feels fake and phony. And not everything is maybe like the real world. That's just me. Ugh. I don't. That's to who how people feel. Maybe I'm saying too much. Maybe I'm feeling a little bit away of a certain way. And plus, in either sector that I've been in, black sector or beef sector, first of all, never helped me out, never shared me out. Shout out to Allie. Never give a fuck about any of the things. And I'm really think that these sectors are just like starting to feel like spoiled milk, spoiled with the same storylines and the same makeup to break up, like an old 70s song. Weak, weak sauce. And this is not just beef sector. I'm saying that the black sector and Mo 3 sector. Oh, God. Tired. Tired. Plus, that ain't my job anyway. They don't read enough. Let me give some. I'm being really ignorant tonight. Very ignorant. I'm being very ignorant because some people, I don't like some of y'all. Okay? I don't like some of y'all. Some people, some of y'all are so fucking mean and you think you know stuff, but you don't. And some of y'all are so mean. You're so stuck in this computer love. You don't touch or smell the sunflowers that are in your backyard. Like, holy Jesus, do these people go out? It's summertime. Like, what the fuck? Oh, hey, Hannah Wise. Uh-oh. I am I'm on a rant. Yes, I am. I'm on a rant. I'm on a rant because I don't know what it is, but critical thinking skills have just went out the fucking door. When anytime you have to keep repeating your fucking self about a fucking thing that fucking happened and it's on camera, you motherfuckers can't even look within your eyes and understand that, oh shit, that really happened, but you have to dissect it. When you have to dissect things so much, that means you're digging for a storyline. What the fuck? The storyline is in front of you. Don't try to twist it into something that it's not happening. I don't understand some of these broads and dudes that are like, but maybe she did not do it this way, and it was like this, and it was, and I'm like, oh my god, please smoke some grass. Don't touch it, smoke it. I am, oh god. Mm, mm, mm. New Era King, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I'm not going to say it. I don't like you. I don't trust you. Nope. And plus, your intelligence level, mm, we're not in the same thing. And by the way, I'm going to say it right now. I'm an asshole and I'm snotty. If you guys have not realized that, I'm a fucking asshole. I'm an asshole because it's the way I'm supposed to be sometimes. And that means the fact of the matter, I'm not going to like sniff around and like play for the same bullshit. What is wrong with some of you people that just like, is it me getting bored with YouTube? Am I getting bored? I think I'm getting bored. I've said this before, you guys. I think I'm getting bored with the fake love and the fake bullshit. And this is not just beef sector, but black sector and oh, Mo3. Ooh, no. Ooh, God. Nope. Not my forte. Hold on. Good morning, everyone. The thing I find most annoying, the ridiculous about everyone continuously is referring to as a play. That is exactly repetitious. For some of us who worked in theater, who, unfortunately, I do have a theater degree, minor. Not everything is a play, but this is just bad acting, and it's boring. Everyone has a relationship. Not everyone is going to be like, dismissive, though they talked about your kids, they doxed your job, they call you all these things, but a couple years later, we're all friends. But they just try to destroy my life, but we're all friends. That's, I'm not even going to say weird. It's abnormal. Because I like weird, but it's abnormal to me. And I've said this so many times that I'm like, I need to just, but I have this channel. I have this channel to say what I'm going to say and feel what I want to feel. And a lot of people don't realize I have this channel. And a lot of people don't realize I'm a content creator. By the way, I've been on YouTube since 2007. So who's the real OG? Not in a sector, but on this app. I got cable access things, and you're welcome to all watching it. Woogie Town, that was a cable access show that I did, or we did, my friends. Anyway, who cares? Boring. Um, Meanwhile, I know everything that I say is not, oh, sorry, newbie. Right, glad I caught you live because I'm typically quiet, but damn, I was about to go live and like, oh no, this is gonna be short and sweet. And newbie, I really think you're the most prettiest woman that I've ever seen. And I respect you. And, you know, we don't need to have that talk. Maybe we do, but that was almost a year ago. But I do, Nubiology is, please subscribe to Nubiology. She is top tier, intellectual sister, beautiful, and chill. No combat, just very namaste. Very namaste. Nubiology. Subscribe to her. Um, I try to find the positive in people. That's what I try to do. But no one seems to get that sometimes. Um, it gets exhausting how much I find that there's so many people who have been neglected by the educational system and how stupid people are and how, oh my God, what? Absolutely. And then the whole um picking sides, like the critical thinking skills are just, it's getting really exhausting with everything. Now I'm talking about B-sector content a little bit, you guys. Um, with every little like quirl that happens, and I'm talking about B-sector stuff, you guys, it just gets slower with some people, not the content creators, but the subscribers. And I worry, I'm like, did you not hear or read what they said? And also to some of the content creators, don't trust a troll. Why would you read and say, like, well, that's what this person said in my chat? Duh. Don't believe that. Don't believe the hype. Like, where are we? Where are we with certain stuff? Are you just a character? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I enjoy my I actually like my small platform. You know why? Because I like my life. This is not my life. This is something, an activity. I don't make money for this. Actually, hold on. Let me try to make money off this. 1 second. Do 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 do. I think I can make some money off this. That's my money maker. Yeah. So shout out to me. That's my Cash App. If it's working, I don't care. People actually will be on here like, well, you only have this much subscribers. I'm like, oh my God, this is really your life. I laugh at that. But it's, you know, I like meeting some of the cool people on here. A lot of people are pretty dope. Um, you can have some great conversations, but also at the same time, you have some pendejos out here who don't understand shit from Shinola. And one of my, gosh. Anyway. Oh, and for Lemon, stop being passive. Okay? You're being passive. You're being very, very passive. Lemon. Sometimes I think people are taking advantage of you. It's just me. And yeah. So I'm not gonna be on here long. I'll drop the link. And plus, I'm gonna get bored really soon. And plus, I think my edible is gonna kick in. But I'm here. So whoever wants to come up, then some. Or you can go fuck yourself. Or not. I really don't give a rat's ass. And going back to the sassy and chat rap thing, I'm actually on part of Sassy's point. First of all, don't at least say my bad or apologize. But also, Sassy, you knew who she was when you met her. Why do people do the same? Like Maya Angelou said, once they show you who they are, believe them. Duh. Like, I don't trust none of you motherfuckers on here. And do I want to meet any of y'all? At this point, fuck no. No. Hey, Daquan. I don't trust any of you guys. And that's sad because I actually would want to meet with so many people, but nope. Mm-mm. Snakes in the grass, dude. Hell no. But anyway, well, let's see. Tomorrow is Thursday. One step closer to Friday. Actually, technically, it's almost Thursday here on the west side. Had I worked a whole thing today, I shouldn't tell you anything because no. But I'm glad for some of the people that came through. If anyone wants to come up, you got your last chance because I'm about to have a smoke embargo for myself because I deserve it. I am being an asshole tonight. I am. Oh, no. Hold on 1 second. Yes, that's my last drop. Anyway, I'm going to be the girl that gets no views, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm in the city, living in a New Jack City. That was funny. All right. Well, this was fun. Oh, nubiology. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Hey,
Hi,
honey.
newbie.
How you doing?
Hi. I'm pretty good. My edible's kicking in slowly, but it's nice to have you on my platform, my dear.
Oh, absolutely. Glad to be of support. So listen, I won't stay before you long because I'm in my kitchen. You know, I don't know if you know this about me, but I love when the family is sleeping, the house is quiet. I get in here and I get in my creative zone in the kitchen. So that's what I'm doing right now. But
Mhm.
I just wanted to say to you, you don't go live very often, and neither do I. But we can have a conversation anytime. Like hit me on my community wall, or if you got Instagram, we can link up that way because the conversation that we were having is timeless and it was about life issues. It wasn't what was trending and who was humping who and who was getting fat in the moment. It was a life issue. And I feel it was
Yes.
important. I think it needs to be heard. And I'm working on this thing, Toya, where I'm going to stop myself from shying away from getting on here and talking about things that are important to me. Because I feel like, you know, people want to fight, they want the rah-rah, they don't really want to hear the motivational or the serious. But to hell with that, because somebody need what I got. Somebody's
Yes,
interested.
ma'am.
If it's two people, if it's a million people. So that's where I'm at right now. So anytime you want to have that conversation or any other conversation, send me a kite and we'll do it.
I will, absolutely. And it's and the thing is like, yeah, actually I really like your channel and I really like your spirit.
Thank you.
And it's, you're a beautiful soul. So that's why I feel at ease with you. Even what happened with last year
Mhm.
when you and which by the way, my birthday's coming up. So this is coming up on a year of that
Oh
conversation,
wow.
which is okay. But I absolutely nubiology. I really, you're one of the people that I'm like, no, don't touch, and you are beautiful soul.
Well, I appreciate it, and I'm very well versed in situational awareness. I know where I'm at. I'm not special. I can get it. Somebody might just wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and it'll be my turn to get dragged or whatever in the crap goes on. But for me and mine and how I run it, I'm just gonna do it my way. And for those who are interested and those who it touches, that's who I'll focus on, and not worry about who don't want to show up to the party. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yes, ma'am. Oh yes, ma'am. I'm like I'd rather not have anyone show up to the party rather than a bunch of douchebags
Mm,
or pendejos
mhm.
show up to my party and rip the shit up wrongly. So absolutely, absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for letting me come up. And I do want to say this, so because I have your YouTube hasn't seen it, but I'm a whole asshole when I want to be too. So I get it. I get your temperament. I get who you are. I get when you, my dear. I know you're being condescending when you say my dear, but it tickles the shit out of me when you do it. But I do want to say the conversation that our anniversary of that conversation is coming up. It was touching. And I thank you for receiving what I had to say in the spirit that I was saying it in. Because I did not mean harm. I wasn't trying to, berate. I wanted to have the conversation. And
Which
I
I
thank
agree.
you for receiving it and being responsive to it.
I didn't think you were trying to berate at all. That's not your style, and that's not what you do. That's not your spirit. So I understand that. That's why I'm like, no harm, no foul.
Mhm.
Um, I think one of the things I guess I could just get bombarded by is why, and I'm like, but why not? Because it's not like I am dismissing,
Mhm.
you know, brothers. That's not. That was not my forte. I just ended up with who I ended up with, not because I was one of these broads that we'll get there.
Well,
You
yeah,
know where I'm going. Yeah.
we'll get there. And there's a couple of other topics that people were like, yeah, we'll listen, we'll get there. Because I was some things you were talking about, I was learning some stuff too. So we'll get there.
Yes, ma'am. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, New Era Kang. Do you know who New Era Kang is?
I've heard the name before, but I've never like been on a panel with him or anything.
He's AKA conscious sector, but they're unconscious. They're the most
Mm.
degenerates. But I know him as Black Sector. Hi.
Hello.
What an introduction. How you ladies doing? Good evening. I think that was a little far fetched. But yeah.
Because you are unconscious sector. Yeah. There's nothing but homophobia, sexism, and colorism in the conscious sector. Nothing attractive. It's very
But
anti-black.
but you're painting with a very broad brush. You can't just assume that everyone is like that. There
I
is
didn't
all
say everyone.
there are no absolutes. But if you said the conscious sector, you're by default saying that it's all people that
Sonetta and
like,
them.
there are no
They're
absolutes.
colorists. They prefer light-skinned women.
That
They are very anti-black.
somebody
They
with
are
somebody of your stature,
misogynist, homophobic.
someone of your stature, I would believe would say some.
So I'm not wrong. Cool. There we go. So I didn't
Anyway,
lie. But this is beautiful nubiology. She's one of the awesome, like, people, women, goddesses of the beef sector. And do not sleep on nubiology. She's actually someone that will work with, she's a spiritual, soulful sister, and I really like her. She's not into like the shits.
okay, she's more on the conscious side. Got it.
I don't know when you guys say conscious.
So yeah, you are too much.
You
Okay, so
guys say,
you, Eric King, nice to cyber meet you. What
Likewise.
is it if on our this is our first meeting and first impressions are lasting impressions? So if you wanted to give me an impression about you, what would it be? Tell me a little bit about you.
Well, I'm a jack of all trades, a master of none. I pretty much go through the YouTube streets providing comic relief, and I am searching for something, but I really not at liberty or trust at this point to tell you what it is.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just saying where we at, just temperature checking, and you know when you're in Rome, you do what the Romans do.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
sorry,
I have
you
a
just gave us a vague statement of nothing. Can you please repeat the words, sir? What did you just say?
I basically said that I serve a purpose, but I'm not gonna tell you because I'm not comfortable telling people what I'm here for. But basically, I just go around joking and stuff. I built up a character called New Eric King, and he's basically just a jokester, antagonist, and things of that nature. But I mean, like I was saying in the chat, I really want to do some more productive things. It's just like I don't see nobody focused in on that.
You're
Okay. Well,
actually
you're
just
on a panel with two people that are clearly focused on wanting to do more productive,
Okay.
conducive things. So there's that.
You can include
yes.
yourself. This one was just using absolutes. And then when I pointed the fallacy out to her, she uh, do some weird little juke move.
Well, New Era King, you and I go back, and so where you and I would battle and talk our shit.
But that was
So I didn't
that.
take you seriously,
Oh, my bad.
and you didn't take me seriously, and you would say some stuff, and I would say right back. So what am I supposed to Be like, okay? No, I
No,
battle
I thought it
back.
was different in this environment. Cause I'm an energy type of guy. It's just like in those areas we were in, like that was expected. So you don't have to worry
Mhm.
about that. Me being here, I'm coming into your house. I'm not gonna act a fool. I'm not gonna jump on your couch and start putting my shoes on them.
That's true. I
I
agree.
just
You
met
don't do that. No, I agree. I say you don't do that. You're at least a gentleman about that. That is true. In contrast to a lot of the douchebags that will be like, well, let me just pee bomb or call everyone bees and hoes and everything else. I will give you your credit on that one.
I had to think about sassy though. If I could give my little 2 cents,
I'm going on mute.
I think it was like a project. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to culture her, and the thing was, I think she was getting frustrated because usually people that aren't used to, certain how can I say it without that's
Culture and classes, which I'm going to disagree with you with because Chat Rat is college educated and she's traveled and she has a passport, but
okay. Um, my argument or my rebuttal to that is Rob Rack has done all the same things. That doesn't equate to culture or class. I mean, you either have it or you don't. And what I was saying, I think chat rap got irritated and started to feel belittled. But in a sense, she just was trying to help her. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't. Some some people aren't raised to accept help and appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And that's some way people show love. And I think Sassy was showing more love than she was trying to belittle or derate her. Berate her, I'm sorry. And I think
And
people are
oh, go
just
ahead. Sorry.
no, people are just doing the YouTube thing. That's all.
I do agree with that. I think both were colliding and bumping heads, but I also think that with Sassy and I love Mike Sassy for us, but I'm like that Maya Angelou. Once they show you who they are, believe them. Because I would not be having a whole like scholarship for someone that trolls. That's not my stilo. But also at the same time, I like the fact that they met up and it seemed very positive. But also at the same time, there is a class. I'm not even going to say that Chat Rat doesn't have class because that I don't think that's the case. I think I'm really tired of certain people treating her like she's a little kid. She was born in 1993 or 1990, 19. She's in her 30s, okay? Did we get that much like, oh, he'll be okay. He's just 32, 33? No, no. No. Oh, oh, it's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you lost your job. No, I didn't get the pat on the head. I wish I did. Um, but and then living and I'm from Chicago. Can't listen. You can't fool a Chicagoan about which highway, where we are, and how many feet, and you gonna walk. That doesn't. That's not. There's holes to the story. Is the thing. Don't make holes to the story. That's the point. I think they had a great time, and I actually had to commend. No one's commending Sassia and saying that we had a good time. I'm not going to talk down on that. I'm not going to sit here and say like, "Oh, she smelled like this," and every like what any kind of sector would do just to downgrade a person. No one is saying that. You know what? At least Sassy is taking the high road and not being a dick and lying about certain things because that's what a lot of people in any sector would do. But also at the same time, this is who you know, this is who she was. So you just, I have to give you that part. But we know what chat rat, I mean, come on, dude. She, anytime a person spends all day on this thing, all day, and this is their life. What do you expect out of them? When you get into the real world, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it's not going to, and they troll. Troll means lie, by the way. In the real world, trolling, it's called a lie. They're a liar. What do you expect?
From the show.
And for those who are feeding into it, I'm like, this is the person that she is. And that's no beef with Chat Rat because I like Chat Rat. She's cool, but I also think that sassy, and I would have felt the same way if I would have met Chat Rat. I would have been like, you better cross your legs or that's the salad fork. That's just me. I would have kind of did a certain things, but I would have made it fun. I don't know. That's just everyone works their own
You could
ways
have done that on
differently.
camera though, or would you have shown her behind the scenes?
Oh, I wouldn't have recorded. I don't know. I don't would not know. We would have to have a recording together outside. It would not be this moment of like, okay, no, show the food. No, let's just have this moment and I meet you and you meet me.
Mm.
And I think that's the problem. Does that make sense? I think it does.
It does.
Yeah, that was the point of contention. Her showing her face. I don't think that should have ever happened.
And I think and Sassy was more pissed off about the whole crossing the boundaries. I agree with that. But I also agree with the fact that like if you're crossing the boundaries, you can also say like let's not do phones at dinner. Cuz that's what I say to my friends. Let's not do phones at dinner. Let's wait till after and then we can introduce ourselves.
Mm. Yeah.
Simple as that, but that's not me. That's not my dinner party. And, I really think that, and first of all, don't lie. If you're in Schaumburg, which is a west suburb of Chicago, don't lie and say you had to walk home or like I had to walk to the hotel. Don't do that. That means you you make yourself look guilty. Anyway, this story is going to end by probably tomorrow because everyone's talking about Vegas. I don't give a fuck about Vegas. I've never been. I don't care. Actually, I've been to Vegas. I didn't have a good time. My Vegas is Louisiana or New Orleans. That's my debauchery place. If you
Toya,
ever
I've
want to
never
get
been to
down, you go to
Vegas
New Orleans.
either. People find that hard to believe with me. I've never been to Vegas.
I've been once for a
Mhm.
hot minute. I
I've
don't.
flown over it several times. I just never, I, mm-mm,
I've
never
been to
been to Vegas.
Reno,
But I
and I
hope
was
that everybody that's going, I wish them well. I hope they have fun and all of the things, but it's just never been on my list of places to go.
talk to me when you're in NOLA. Then
Mhm.
that's a real story. If
You
you
talk
really
to
want
me
to
when
get
you in
down,
NOLA, because you know that's like 3 hours away from me. So the next time you go, let me know.
I'm actually trying to go in September. Actually,
All right.
my best friend, she's turning 40, and so she's having a party in NOLA, and that's actually part of like where I grew up.
Okay.
My summers were in NOLA, so that's that's a special part of my heart and everything else. So NOLA,
Okay. So you spent summers there, so you're familiar with NOLA NOLA and not just tourist NOLA.
absolutely not. My cousin used to stay off Esplanade, near City Park, and then she moved to the Ninth Ward, and oh yeah, and Medellin. Mm-hmm,
Okay.
hmm Yes, ma'am.
Well, when you head back that way, you let me know.
Yes, ma'am. I will. I will. That is part of me. If you guys want like historical, beautiful, cultural, if y'all want Vegas and you want all that debauchery, just go to NOLA. You learn something too while you're doing it. That's the best part of it. Vegas. Who cares? It's sorry. It's just a made up gangster town. I don't really. It's all right. Cool.
And that's the thing, Toya. If you have paid me any attention, and I know you have, you know I am a very spiritual person and I'm sensitive to
So
energy. That's one of the
mhm,
main reasons I never went to Vegas because, yeah,
that part.
yeah, that
No,
part.
the fraud, and the fake, and anytime you have to make up a city, and there's nothing wrong with the desert, but this city was built on mobs, misogyny, and recently. Um, and I mean, it's cool. Like like my favorite line from George Clinton. Bowie, he's cool, but does he do doobie in your funk? No, not doobie in your funk like New Las Vegas. What am I gonna do if anything, if I go to Las Vegas, I would go back to old Vegas because I like old Vegas. Old Vegas is where I'm going to be like, hey, can you tell me about the Frank Sinatra days? That's the only thing. Bugsy Siegel. Do you know who Bugsy Siegel is? Oh, you used to date him? Cool. He's the old gangster that brought up Vegas. Oh, but too new. I'm a old soul that likes, if I'm going to a place, I don't need make believe. I can go to Disneyland. I've been there. I'd rather go to some place that is, if you're gonna be about debauchery and have a good time, Vegas ain't my thing. LA can be my thing. LA is my thing sometimes, but I mean, I live in California, so that's in my back pocket. But NOLA is that's my heart.
Right. And look, I got to get out of here because my sauce is about to scorch, but I want to tell you something before I go. Now, when I say me and you go together like peas and carrots, I want you to think about the things behind you, and then let me show you this. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to turn my camera around. Give me a second, y'all.
Is it my Prince record? Is it my...
You see it?
Your record player.
Yep.
Oh my God, give it to me. Oh my God, that's an old school one. Oh my God, give it to me.
Absolutely. That record player is over 100 years old and she still works. So can you imagine how your records would sound on that?
I want it. I just drooled. This is my record player. But that one.
I knew you would get a kick out of that. I knew you were a purist like me. I like everything old school, okay?
It is. I would be so delicate and like, don't touch it. I would like put some pledge and make sure every Saturday I'm like, oh my God, your record player, that is so beautiful. Child, you guys, dude, this is what I'm talking about. That kind of stuff. Appreciate some of the things and not antiques, but that. And then this. And then this. Because I stole some of this from my cousins and my grandparents and my mama.
Okay.
So some of that's my mama's stuff and I stole, but it still works. And then that's my record player. But what you got, amen.
Right. I love all things vintage because they teach us what was, but also what can be.
Exactly.
And on that note, thank you so much for allowing me to join the live stream tonight. I have enjoyed it immensely, and I will speak to you soon. Have a lovely rest of your night, Toya.
Have a beautiful evening and sleep well, sister.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, that was so... Oh, I love Nubiology, and she's so beautiful. And thank you, New Era King, for coming up. I'm ending this live. I'm done. She just like, psh. That record player that she has is over 100 years old. It's got to be, and that is something to treasure. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are into records and antiques and stuff like that. Child, what Miss Nubiology has is dynamite. All right, I'm gonna end this party. Thank you guys. It's been swell. It's been well. And it's time for me to go to bed. It's time for me. What's up, landlord? Hey, landlord, stop saying all them homophobic shit. Oh, God damn it. Okay, hold on 1 second. Landlord. Hey, landlord.
We ain't into this motherfucker yet.
So,
Not yet.
landlord,
Not yet. What's up, Toya? What's happening with it?
you're not going to say any homophobic stuff or slurs, right?
No, no, no. I don't have none of those around me, so no, I
You've
won't be
been
doing
a, you've been on a stop. You know, I'm kind of gay too.
it. What's you
You
say?
know,
What?
I'm kind of gay.
I mean, it is for everybody. I don't mess with the women about being gay. It's just one
Don't
of
mess with the men either.
those.
Stop. Stop.
But I only call out the ones who don't want to call out themselves.
That's not true. Just say that to Shakim.
Well, it's not just him, but yeah, it's
No.
not
Oh,
just him. It's not just him. It's a lot
I
of them
know
that
it's
don't want to come out and. Well, what's up with you, Tori? What's happening?
Oh no, I was about to end this live and then you
I
you
know. I
came
heard
up.
you say it. I heard. That's why I said, "Oh no, 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 it's not happening yet."
I was talking political stuff earlier. New Biology was up here, New Era King was up here earlier.
Okay.
And yeah, we were just
The
having a
DNC, the DNC was nice, and I wouldn't say it was unexpected, but it was nice to see Oprah come out on some political shit.
I didn't watch Oprah. Yeah.
You didn't watch Oprah do her thing,
I did not watch Oprah.
you
I'm
know?
I'm speaking on the high from last night.
Okay,
I'm
you speaking on the Obama high, and okay, okay,
Michelle.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I,
okay.
I
I
like
mean,
I like her
this
of
is this,
black jobs.
America has been through a lot of shit, and it's been men presidents since the beginning. I'm hopeful, and I'm looking for the change that's coming.
I am too. Actually, I am
If a woman is gonna
hopefully
be the
gonna
one, but
huh?
she gotta stand up. If it's gonna be a woman, she gonna have to stand the fuck up.
She is gonna stand up. And I
She
actually
gonna have to.
I really
If she don't stand up, then
listen, my thing is this. My people, I don't like what we got going on is it's energized right now. And I'm feeling very electric like I did back in 2008 when I lived in Chicago. And I did the same thing with Obama and worked and volunteered to change states blue. I don't have, I'm going to work on that again, though, the West Coast is mostly blue. But I am going to work on her campaign because I'm feeling electric. I'm feeling good. I don't agree with everyone's politics. I don't agree with hers completely. But also at the same time, what we got to do, if you guys listen, if y'all want some reparations, especially here in California, because we can get close. We're getting closer to it. If you want
nah,
reparations, we got
nah. Reparations not gonna happen in a monetary thing. I
I
think
disagree.
you don't think so,
I
because
disagree.
it's because it's so. I think for it to work monetary, you're gonna have to really. They gonna make people really dig deep and prove.
Mhm, mhm. But you also
And
but you al
and behind that proving, I still believe there are already black people here in America.
but I'm also
Everybody
talking
wasn't
about the
shipped.
state of
Everybody
California,
wasn't
what's
shipped
going
over.
on.
The shit in California, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The budget here is so bad, it's not gonna happen.
You'd be surprised
And
with
and,
the
and, and at
numbers
the
of it.
same time, they're only going after particular people in certain areas where it was black owned and everything. Everybody's not gonna be able to trace their
You
heritage.
are part of that number, landlord, by the way.
Okay, I mean, so they say,
I'm on the board.
so they say.
You're part of the
Okay,
number.
you know what I look at it as when they throw out the reparation stuff? It's like a class action lawsuit.
I agree with that. That's what it sounds like.
Everybody's
But
not
also,
gonna get it. It's
I'm
not
not
gonna be good for everybody,
landlord,
and
as
that becomes a
someone
problem.
you're from Cali. I'm not from Cali. You will get it before I will. And what the numbers are looking
I
like
mean,
and
so they say,
crunching up.
so they say, so they say.
But neither here or there. And
Neither here nor there.
let me not dox myself anymore because
Let's
y'all
not go
know
there, man. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. What you got going on this weekend, man? This is a seem like it's a lot going on this weekend. What you got going on this weekend?
I have a couple of events. Do you
Okay.
know you actually, by the way, landlord, you should come down to downtown First Thursdays in San Francisco. There's a big event called Downtown First Thursdays.
Okay.
Happens every first Thursdays. Check it out. But I have two big events going on. Uh, but I'm trying to skate. There's the Black Panther skate thing that been
Hmm.
going to do because I'm a
Okay.
skater.
Okay.
Uh, and I met some sisters. Oh, doxing myself in
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
on the
yeah,
nice
yeah, yeah.
side.
It's all yeah. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
So
On Thursdays, I do like to go to the Exploratorium on Thursday nights with the DJ and the drinking shit. You know, that shit is live. But I will check out the first Thursday thing. This weekend I'll be in San Diego this weekend chilling.
okay.
So I won't be able
Um,
to catch up with too much out here this weekend. It's a lot going on out here this weekend.
cool, cool, cool,
You
cool.
know,
Well,
Afro Beats
listen,
is going on at Lake Merritt. What is that on Sunday?
Sunday, and I'm
Yeah,
working.
see?
I have a
Yeah.
big, and Shaka Khan is going to be at Stern Grove.
Oh, really? Damn. See, like I said, it's a lot going on this weekend. And look, and then Stern Grove is
It's still
free. That's
Grove.
free.
That's
And I will be in San Diego this weekend, so I'm missing out on a lot this weekend. I'm missing out on a
I'm
lot this weekend.
I'm really sad because I'm working on Sunday, and then
Yeah.
everyone's like, "Hey, I got VIP tickets to Shaka Khan and Still Pulse reggae band, legendary reggae band that's opening." And I'm like, as a closer, I'm like, punch the air, punch the air.
Can,
Uh,
can I say something before because you wanted to get off? So I just came up here to say this also. I have been inspired by the women speakers at the DNC. I have been
mhm.
really inspired by the women speakers there. Talking to you right now and a few other women up on these platforms, whatever. I say that to say it really shows me to stay away from these ignorant ass sectors, these Mo threes, these sectors, because it's the most ignorant shit. And those are motherfucking women I would never ever want to be around ever.
What's
It's
wrong with
all about
8 kids
class.
and like
It's
five
all about
baby
class.
daddies?
Hey man, no, it's all about class, man. I like women with class. I like women with class. I like them with ass and pretty faces and all the stuff too, but class got to come first. And
But also, landlord, you also have
messing
to
around these other places is nah. I can't. I'm about to stop. I'm about to stop.
be cautious with your tongue as well. Sometimes, landlord,
You know what?
Sometimes-
And and
you're
and,
not
and the way
always that way. You're
and the
not
way for
always
it
that
to
way.
be that way, the way for it to be that way is to stay away from that ignorant shit that brings out the ignorance in myself
Well,
and go to
Negro,
where
we've always been
the
ignorant
class is
before we
at.
were on here. Let's not
I
blame
mean,
that.
I mean, no, 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 because nah. I mean, I've been ignorant. I've been an asshole. I've been all that, But on here, it's getting to a point now, man. I've been on this mother doing this shit for so long. Nah, I'd rather deal with classy women and classy areas where, have regular conversations and not the bullshit all the time. So
Well,
to keep me
where
from
you
going off
are,
and being and throwing out those words and the B word, the F word, and all that, I gotta stay away from them ignorance.
I mean, I don't mind the B word sometimes. It's sometimes when you've been flinging out that F word too loosely. And as a woman, uh, when straight males fling out that F word,
Mhm.
it tells me that you're not comfortable with your sexuality because you're telling me that
Nah,
you,
but then I come
that
up from a
is,
different era. I come up
that's not
from a
a
different
different
era.
era.
No, I
You
come
were
up
born in
from
the 80s. You were born in the
the era.
80s.
Who was born in the 80s?
Were you born in the 80s?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Then I
I
was.
wasn't born. I wasn't born in the 80s, and growing up in the 80s,
Same difference.
it's what that's what it was.
Same difference.
Our music said it. Our music said it, and and
It's
don't get me
no
wrong.
different. No different.
I have a family member who passed away from AIDS and everything during that pandemic back then, and when I was told about him being a male cheerleader, the first thing I said to my mom was, "Is he a fag?"
See,
And
and the thing is
because
that the first thing when you
but
think
oh
about
my bad,
AIDS,
I didn't mean to say there. But
no, no, no.
I'm
I'm gonna
just
say
saying. No, 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 hold on. Before he got AIDS, he was a cheerleader first, and that's what came to my head. Okay,
that's
that's what it
the
was.
disturbing part. That's the
I
first
mean,
thing
it's
that
not the
you thought
disturbing
about.
part because
You thought
I
about
mean,
gay and AIDS.
really. I mean, in so many ways, scientifically, you can really point out to where the majority of AIDS stuff to where with men
False.
became with other men. Women got it because they slept with men who was on the down low, like what's going on right now, and the
Do
rate
you
of
not
women still
realize
having HIV is because you have so many men on the down low. Back then, man, it was I would say it was 10
it
times
was
worse back then,
okay?
to where
My
they would
cousin
hide it.
died of AIDS in the 80s, and I made a quilt. And it
Hmm.
wasn't because he was hiding it. It was because the government was trying to hide it and they were not giving him the proper treatment.
I
So
mean, yeah,
that's
you
why
got
I
that
feel
too,
like, and that's and I'm really
but he
surprised from you
participated
being
in male on male. He participated in male on male sex, right?
so the fuck what?
I mean, it's just
Gay
I'm just saying.
sex is going to
It's
happen. Who cares?
okay. It's going to
Who
happen, but
cares?
that's
It's not
why.
our business. Are
But
you going to fuck them? Are you going to have
I'm
sex
gonna
with
tell
them?
you, I can say this. There were less men getting HIV or AIDS from other women than they were getting from other men.
That is not true. That's not
You don't believe it? Really?
it's not
Okay.
no
The next time you go, I'm gonna make
statistically.
sure. I'm gonna make sure I come back with those statistics to let you
Landlord,
see.
are you homophobic? Are you
I'm just
homophobic?
letting you know. I'm just letting you know. I mean, we gotta understand this for real.
No, seriously,
We have to understand
I
this for
work
real.
in kind of this industry. Are you homophobic?
Oh, I'm not at all. I'm not at all.
Because to me,
It-
when
it-
straight men have this issue
me
with men
stating
or gay
what it
men,
really is.
it's something
I have no
violent.
issue with that. I have no issue with gay men. Not at all. Not at all.
Because when
But
you're worried about gay
I'm gonna
men's
call it for what
bedroom, that
I'm gonna
tells me
call it.
something
I'm not.
about
I'm not
your
worried about their
attraction.
bedroom. I'm not worried about their bedroom. See, now you're trying to take it somewhere else, Toya. See, now you're trying to take it somewhere else when I'm really am spitting real truthful shit. Men, there are more men who have HIV or AIDS from having sex with other men than men having sex with other women. Is what I'm
And then
saying.
go to jail. Some of the men go to jail too and have a good time.
What the
Message.
what the hell does that have to do with anything?
Do you
That's the
not know
truth.
about some of
But
the
that is the
no,
truth,
there's
though.
this
But that is the truth. And the reason why more women have it is because men are out here
landlord.
sleeping with other men,
Okay.
and they bring it back home to their women.
That I'm not denying that. That's actually true. That's DL. There's two parts of
That's what
it.
I've been saying. That's what I've been
I'm
saying.
not disagreeing with you on that.
You're
I'm
trying
not
to say that
disagreeing.
I'm homophobic because I'm telling what the shit is really is.
Yeah, but you just the reason why I
You think you
said asked you if you
so you think
no
Magic
no no no
Johnson
no
caught
no no no
HIV
no
by sleeping with a bunch of women?
no reason why I
Because
said
we also not gonna count out the whole needle use thing, but away from the needle use thing, when it comes down to what people are doing, you think Magic Johnson got HIV from sleeping with a bunch of women? You really truly believe that?
no, I think everyone was very fluid and they don't want to talk about it. Everyone
Because
was
he was
fucking.
also sleeping
Have you ever
with men.
like most people's heroes? Have you ever been in one
Exactly.
of these?
That's what I'm saying.
Can
That's
I
what I'm
ask?
saying.
I've been
Go
in a
ahead.
room with some of these. I shouldn't even say this. Some of these cats are very fluid and will spread their fluids, unfortunately. This shit ain't new.
It's not new.
And a lot of it, but I also at the same time, I don't want people to, and especially in our community, because I don't like the stigma
You
of the
don't hear about
fact
AIDS
that,
being spread like that no more. But because
you know
technology and
why?
medicine is
Because
better.
it's DL
Technology and
brothers
medicine is
giving it
better.
to black women. That's
You
why you
say
don't
what?
hear about it. It's DL brothers giving it to black women because it's
It's
hurting the black
exactly.
community more,
So
and
guess
it's not
what?
hurting the
That still
white
proves my
community.
point. That still proves my point. What I say, when you can sit here and you say a man has AIDS, you're not gonna
You
first
might not
look and
have
be like,
AIDS.
oh,
There's
he's not
there's
gay.
HIV. It's
Oh,
HIV.
HIV first. Okay, a man with HIV. You're not gonna first thing that's not gonna come to your head is that, oh man, he was sleeping around with a bunch of women that got HIV. You're not gonna think
But
that.
landlord, do you
You're
not
not gonna
see
think
the
that.
other part,
And
the
you just said
spectrum of
it.
it?
You just said it though.
Yes, yeah, I did. But
Okay,
landlord,
okay,
here's
okay.
the homophobia part is why we don't have a lot of these brothers coming out either as bisexual or gay because
But that's the
the
thing is
stigma.
though, that's not the homophobia part. That's on their
No, no, no,
insecurities.
no, no, no.
All they gotta do
This
is come out. I'd rather a person come out
I
and
agree with
say,
you. I agree with you,
I'd
but
rather
what
that.
I'm
I
also,
respect that more. I respect that more.
but landlord, I'm also telling you what you said
It's not
earlier
homophobic
is
though. It's not homophobic.
you
It was
calling people
stating
a bunch of
facts.
FAGs
I mean,
and
okay,
stuff. That
okay.
is,
I use the old school terms. I'm not on the woke shit. I use the old school
I'm not
terms
on
about
woke
that.
shit either. I'm not on woke
But I'm
shit.
saying,
I believe
but
in
just
George Carlin
okay,
and calling everyone a piece
okay.
of
So
shit when they're a piece of shit and go fuck your
however
mother.
it is, however it is.
But I mean,
Hey,
also at the same time,
Ice Cube got songs where he used to
no
say fag.
Vaseline.
Not just no
Dude,
Vaseline. There's hella songs that
first of
he
all,
said fag. No, no,
that
no.
was in a
Where the
different
word
era,
hold on, hold
brother.
on, hold on. Where the word fag was used, but you're not saying that they're homophobic, and they were saying the word fag in their music back then. These are greats to people right now. Snoop, everybody. Snoop was at the motherfucking Olympics.
I know. I
They've
know.
said these things in their
Do not
lyrics.
think I have that
But you're
tape.
not calling them homophobic, but I'm homophobic because I say it. And that's crazy. You can't do that. You can't do that.
That's parts of homophobia.
That's not homophobia. That's the
Do you
truth.
not think I didn't?
It's just a word. Just like with black people, they call us niggers. With white folks,
Nope.
crackers.
Nope. I don't feel that way
Everybody
when
has
you
a word
say
for
it.
themselves.
I don't feel
Everybody
that
has
way.
a word for themselves. And
Nope.
when you're a gay man, the gay man word was fag.
When you call me a nigger, I'ma fuck you up and I fight
I
you.
mean,
No, because that is
you
the
know,
most.
that's easy to say.
Nope.
That's easy to
I
say.
don't do that. I don't do that. Words
That's
have
fine.
power.
That's fine. That's fine.
Words
That's fine.
have
I
power.
understand. I understand.
I
But
don't do that.
those words are here. Those words are here, and
Exactly. So
those
I'm gonna
words
fuck you
are
up
going to
for
be
that.
used. Those
Fuck
words are
you
going to
up
be
for that.
used.
I'm gonna fuck
Those
you up
words
for
are
that.
going to be used.
And that is the point. The power of words is better than the power of a fist. A
Hmm.
fist,
Hmm.
when you get bruised and beat up, those bruises heal. With the
You
power
know,
of words,
you know
that
what's so
isn't
crazy? You know what's so crazy?
what.
The folks that I say fag to play the
Stop
role like
saying
that.
that.
Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. The folks that I say the F word to are the ones who really are and not trying to come out. The ones who are actually gay, I wouldn't call them that
Landlord,
because
you're actually touching on kind of what I was
they're
saying.
living in their shit, and I respect that. I wouldn't call them that. These other cats, they're not living in their truth like the ones who come out. And we at a time where it's not a bad thing to be out. Back then, yeah, it was a bad thing to be out. Now it's
Uh,
not a bad thing to be out, and they still trying to hide. So yeah, I'm gonna call them
I'm going to
what they
call them
are.
DL because they are down
Uh,
low. And hold on. Because landlord, listen, even as a kid, we would be like, "Oh, that's gay. Why you act so?" I grew up in that kind of like mentality. We all grew up in that kind of mentality. And I, even with my cousins being gay and stuff, didn't think about that. But
Mhm.
also, there is something about a man that likes to use that F word and fling it around. Whereas I've noticed, and even dating or what have you, any man that you is so obsessed with homosexuality and that uses the F word, that tells me what's wrong with you.
That's not an obsession though. I mean,
It is.
and you can and you know, I hear what you're saying, but it's not
Mm,
an obsession because
mhm,
it's not a
mhm,
thing as if say we go out and we're out, and I know, especially being here in California,
mhm.
you can see them, you can spot them. I'm not walking with the woman that I'm with. I'm not walking around with the woman I'm with, or even with the homeboys I'm with, and I'm walking around. We just point out, oh man, look at that faggot over there. Oh my bad. Look at that F look at that agate
Look
over
at
there. Look
that
at that agate
man,
over here.
look at that
You
gay
know,
man,
look,
or that gay
you know, yeah.
person. Can you just say them
We're
by
not
their
point
response?
okay, we're not pointing that out. We're not pointing that out. Like I said, these cats that I get into it with up on here, I call them out for what they are. And that's the word that it's just
You
like how,
you
you know, maybe it's
go
just
back
like how racist white folks are. If they grew up saying nigger, they still say nigger.
and you know what I would do with those
You know what I'm
crackers?
saying?
I flush them down the fucking cracker toilet because they need to go to hell and die.
You know, but I understand there are white
'Cause I
people
don't
out
like
here
them people either. Any homophobe
who still gonna say that.
any homophobe, white supremacy, because actually that homophobia shit is
Hmm.
basking in white supremacy, and some brothers, y'all don't realize you're basking in white supremacy when it becomes like because black people we weren't worried about homophobia, we were just worried about surviving, and yet
No, but as a man and as a father, you're not looking for your son to
what does a
be.
father mean? Your kids are not
I'm just
involved.
saying. I'm just saying.
Your kids
We're
are not involved.
but as a man, as a father, you do
Why
not
is
want your
you as a
son.
father, as a
You're
man,
not.
as different?
You're not
As
looking.
why are
And I'm
you
talking
saying
about
as a father?
the old school ways. You're not looking for your sons to be homosexual.
What the
And
fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking
That
about
is
being a man, and you don't want your son
so
to
you
be a
don't think
homosexual.
I can't with
No
you.
man wants that. No man wants that. No man
No
wants
one's
that.
asking. No man wants 12
No,
kids.
no. If you land down that way, you know you're gonna end up with 12 kids.
That's more disgusting than me and gay. What the fuck? That is ass backwards. Get the fuck
If
out of
you're
here.
laying down that way,
That
if
makes
you're
no sense.
laying down that way with the
That is
woman,
some
if you're laying down that
Negro
way with the
illustration.
woman, you know you it's a chance you're gonna have a gang of kids if you skeeting up in every woman that you messing with. You
That
know
is
there's that you know that's
gross.
gonna happen.
You are
You know,
you
but you know that
treating
it's gonna happen. But guess what? He got kids out of that and not HIV.
no,
You know why?
no.
Because he was
What
only messing with women. And you better
what the
believe
fuck kind of ghetto Olympics is
and
this?
out of them 12 kids as a man, if all 12 were boys, he's hoping all 12 like women just like he did.
This is gross.
Every man, every man,
This is
every
gross.
man,
No, it's
every
not every
man.
man. I
Every
would not
man is
want to
hoping
have a
when they
son like
have a
him.
son. Every
I
man
would
is
not
hoping when
want
they have a son is not going to turn out gay.
you are homophobic.
I'm
That's
willing. I'm willing
homophobia.
to put money on that. That's not being
That's
homophobic.
homophobia.
That's
That
just the
is
truth.
homophobia. You just
That's the
accepted
truth.
having
So
a
you saying,
man.
you're saying that the men that's out here who are gay, you saying that their dads
No,
was
what you just
hoping
said.
that they
You
was gonna
go
have a
back
gay
to what you
son?
just
They did
said.
not want a gay
Just
son. They did not want a gay son. No
you
man wants a gay
mention
son.
HIV with gayness all the time when that's not the
I mean,
case.
okay,
There's three
and
niggas
that's a
on here
fact
that
too,
get
though. But
HIV.
that's a
What the
fact too. You
fuck?
saying it's nasty to have 12
Bullshit.
kids. You said it's more disgusting to have 12 kids. A man sleeping with a woman or women and had
With
12
multiple
kids
babies,
is more
mom.
disgusting.
With
It's
multiple
more
babies,
disgusting
mamas.
than a
With
man
multiple
sleeping with
babies,
another man.
mamas. With
That
multiple babies, mamas.
so having
And not
multiple
having the
baby
kids
mamas
in the
is
household.
more disgusting than a man sleeping with another man. That's more disgusting.
Yes, with having multiple babies, mamas, and not having a man in the
So
household.
a man sleeping
Yes.
with A man sleeping with women,
And
women, multiple,
procreating.
multiple, however it is,
You being,
but he's not sleeping with another man though.
you're hurting the black generation. You're
Are
hurting the
you
black
serious?
family.
Are
Are
you
you
serious?
serious?
Oh my goodness. We definitely gonna have to agree to disagree tonight, because you're
I,
telling me a man sleeping with a woman or multiple
no, no,
women
no. I didn't say a
and
man.
having and
No,
hold
no,
on
no,
and
no,
having
no, no,
and
no,
having
no. You
children
said,
by multiple women. You're saying a man having children by multiple women is more disgusting than a man sleeping with another man.
yes,
That
because
is
he's
crazy to
sleeping
me.
with that
That's
one man,
crazy to
right?
me. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. The
I'm
The
done with
Bible.
this.
Hey. So
I,
you
I,
don't. So
I don't. No,
you're not a Bible
I don't
person.
do this shit. No, no,
You're
I
not a
don't.
Bible person.
Fuck no, because the Bible's a
Oh,
slave
okay, okay.
Bible.
So that's why. Okay, that's why. Okay, that's
No,
why.
and you're not a Bible person either because you don't do unto others. So let's
What do
not
you?
fuck that
Are
Bible
you
shit.
serious? I
That Bible
sin.
shit.
Oh yes,
Fuck
yes.
that
I do
Bible shit.
sin.
Fuck out of
I
here.
do sin. I do sin.
And
But
y'all
I'm gonna
niggas
be
use that
forgiven for
Bible
those
shit when
sins.
it comes to gay shit.
But
Fuck that.
I'll be forgiven for
No.
that sins. But man, that's an abomination.
Y'all use that Bible shit when
The
it
gay
comes to
sin is
homosexuality,
abomination.
and y'all eat shrimp all
Not
day.
just
Fuck y'all.
homosexuality. It's just the
That's
truth.
just some bullshit. And you
It's just
and
the
in the
truth.
Bible, it's you're not supposed to procreate with all those women and have
You're
that.
not. You're not. That's a sin also. That's a sin also. But it's not. But it's not called an abomination. It's not called an abomination. And in the Bible, they had multiple women that they had kids with also. But it was never called an abomination.
I'm done. I'm done.
Homosexuality is an abomination.
So is eating shrimp.
Oh my God. Yeah, you go. Oh yeah, you're right.
You
And guess what? I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat shrimp.
I was raised in a strict Catholic
I don't eat
family,
shrimp, and I don't sleep with men. I don't eat shrimp.
and you've had sex with multiple women without being
Yes, I
married.
have.
We've all.
Yes, I have. Yes, I
We've
have.
all.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
You're going to hell too. Fuck you. No,
I mean,
I'm going to hell
hey,
too. Don't use that Bible shit on me. Don't use that shit on me.
we're gonna agree to disagree tonight, Toya.
Fuck that. You're
I
not doing
almost
that
called
shit.
you by one of my bras' name and shit, because your name is close to one of my women's name. I almost called you by her name and shit tonight.
Dude, you're not gonna play me having
We're
multiple
gonna
babies. And
we're gonna agree to disagree.
I wish a nigga would, because first of all, kids need a family. And you
And okay, and kids can still have a family. They can still have a
no,
family.
they can't with when you have
Why?
multiple.
Why they can't have a family? That's
Child, this is why
just
I'm
one
broke.
huge ass. That's one huge ass family.
It's like a motherfucker.
And you real good. And you real good if you get all the baby mamas to be cool with each other. Man, that's just one big happy family.
Dude,
That's one
the
big happy family.
hypocrisy of it all. Do you not understand the hypocrisy? You're doing the same thing. Do you not understand? You're doing the same shit. So when people use the Bible, you're doing the same dirty shit. I hate
I'm
when
not
people go
using
like,
the Bible. I'm just going by what on my beliefs, and my beliefs and your beliefs are different. So, like I said, we're gonna have to agree to
no,
disagree. We're gonna
we
agree to
kind of believe
disagree.
in
You can
the
say I'm a
same,
homophobe. You can say I'm a homophobe. I'm saying I'm not.
but
You
it's
can look
okay to
at it.
have
You can look at it.
multiple.
You can look at it
It's
as
okay to
what I
hurt
say
the
and how I
community
say
with
it.
broken homes. It's okay.
If you say that, hey, I know cats who got that many kids and none of them got broken homes. The homes aren't broken. Shit works out.
I don't
If you
live
know
in
how to
that
make it
world.
work out, it can work out. It can work out.
I don't live in that world. On the next episode of Nigga Please. Mm.
Look at it.
I'm
Look
sorry.
at it.
I'm sorry, nigga. I'm sorry.
Look,
I'm about
look.
to change
God
my
damn.
damn.
God damn. Now, nigga.
Oh yeah. You got the St. Louis, you got the Chicago out of me. You got the St. Louis and Chicago out of me. I'm like, nigga, no.
It's all good to you. It's all good to you. I like to have these conversations with you. It's all
You
good.
come from the streets and you can afford it. That's
I mean, who is it really his fault or her fault?
both. It takes two to tango,
Okay.
motherfucker.
Exactly.
Duh.
But if it works, it works.
And you know what I would do? I would take
If it
myself to
works,
Planned
if it
Parenthood.
works, it works.
This will not
Do you
happen
have it?
again.
You sound like an only child. You're an only child.
I am the only child.
Yeah. You
And I
sound
come
like
from a Catholic family. My grandparents
that
had 12
sounds like it.
kids,
No, but you
and
sound like you're only child though. You
I
definitely do.
am.
You definitely do.
I
You definitely sound like an
am.
only child.
And I was raised with my grandparents having 12 kids and then some. And nope, nope. And other,
And
nope.
the thing is though, even though still, your grandmother has 12 kids.
My
And
grandparents, they were married,
okay,
not grandmother.
hold on. Listen, because I'm gonna throw the twist in there. Your grandparents had 12 kids. Out of those 12, maybe 8 was your grandfather's.
No, they were all my grandfathers. It's the 12 that you outside.
So what they told you, yeah. But
See, you're
out of
using
those
a
12, no,
stereotype.
we're talking
No, no, no,
some real shit.
no.
We're
You're
talking some
using a
real shit.
stereotype.
Are your grandparents from
You
Chicago
do not
also, or are they
hear.
from the South? Are
No,
they from the South or are they from Chicago?
my grandfather's from a reservation, and my grandmother's from Arkansas. I didn't
Okay, so
say
she's from the South. Okay.
outside those 12. Did you not hear what I said?
So how many other kids did your grandfather have outside your grandmother?
0.
You think
0.
so? You
Did
think so?
he go
Or did you
outside the
find
marriage? Yes, he did.
and
My
he didn't have
grandfather
any kids
admitted
outside?
no, because you're
I'm
using
willing
a
to bet you. I'm
stereotype.
willing to bet you.
You're
I'm
using
willing to bet.
you're
It's not a
using a
stereotype.
stereotype.
It's not a
You're using it as
stereotype.
black men are degenerates.
It's what it was. It what it was
That's
back then.
Did I not
What
say
are you
you didn't cheat?
saying?
You're using as black men as low lives and stereotypes.
It's
See,
not low
that's
lies.
false.
You're
That is low
but you're
life.
saying that
That's
he
false.
was.
You're
But you're
using
saying that
that.
during that time that he stepped out, that he didn't have kids other places.
Not every man that stepped out had kids.
I'm not
Not
saying
everyone
every
had
man
the one
has.
down the street.
But
I
like
know
I said,
some that did.
my grandparents came from a different area. I'm pretty sure your grandparents,
No, I had some aunts and uncles that had that. So it's
okay,
not
okay, okay,
nothing new.
okay,
But
okay,
you're
okay.
using a stereotype.
It's not a
Okay?
stereotype. It's the
It
facts.
is a stereotype.
No, it's
It is a
facts.
stereotype.
No,
And
it's
the thing
facts.
is, and by the way,
And it's not
landlord,
just with black folks. It's white men the same way. What
oh,
do you mean?
I agree. I agree. But I'm also saying at the same time, did you not
It's
hear
it's 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 a thing with families and men. That shit happens.
did you not hear what I said? Like never said that my grandfather didn't possibly step out of his
Okay,
marriage.
but you're saying that he
He
didn't
did.
have any other kids,
No.
and while he was
Some men
stepping
weren't
out,
sloppy
hold
like
on,
that.
and while he was stepping out, you don't think grandma wasn't letting men step in?
Oh no, definitely my grandmother
Oh
was.
my!
I
Oh,
wish she
see, that's the
was.
problem. Everybody wants to see their grandma as being that
You
sweet
you
saint,
you,
and
you don't know
believe
about
me, they were women at the time too. Somebody was stepping
no
in
one's saying
when grandpa stepped
it
out.
wasn't my grandmother though. I didn't say
You
my
don't think
aunt.
that?
I didn't say my God.
Hold on,
Not
but you don't
everyone is
believe your grandma. So
wanna-
you don't believe that some of your grandma kids are not by your grandfather.
they're all my grandmother. What the fuck? I'm hanging up on
I'm
this
just
because that is not no,
yeah. Let's go.
because
Like I said, because
you're using a monolith.
you're not thinking logically. You thinking on
Well,
some
I
other stuff.
am actually
So you don't believe?
because we had a
Okay,
business. The difference
I
between this
understand.
is some
I
ghetto
understand
ass
that you don't
shit.
believe your grandma. I understand. Okay, the grandparents
This
that you're
is
talking about.
gross.
Hold on. The grandparents that you're talking about, is that your
This is
mother's
some ghetto shit.
hold
Some
on,
ghetto
listen.
unclassy
Is that
shit.
your mother's parents or your dad's parents?
It was my mother's parents. My dad's
Your
side
mother's
is a little
parents.
bit different. And by the way,
Okay, so your
my
mother's
dad,
parents.
you
So hold on.
you
So
really
you don't
think black
think
people all think this way.
hold on. So you don't think the person that's your grandfather might not technically be by blood your grandfather,
The fuck is wrong with you?
because your mom has a different dad than the grandfather that you
Your
know.
family has no class then, if that's the case, because
I'm
that's not
just
what we
saying,
do.
I mean, that's the way the shit rolls.
That's
See,
not
you don't want to look at that. I understand, my bad.
you're not hearing what I'm saying.
Everybody want to look at
That's
their
your dad.
grandparents as sons.
My
Everybody want
parents
to
were
look at their
married.
grandparents as
Don't
sons.
do that.
Everybody want to look
Wow,
at their
you
grandparents
are
as saints. I'm just saying, hey,
did not say
there's a
that.
chance
You missed you missed
there's a
everything that I
chance that your
said.
mom there's a chance your mom your grandfather is not your mom's dad.
What the fuck are you saying? My grandfather was there. He was there. What are you saying,
Oh,
dude?
they always be there. They always
That
come
is
back home
not
after they went out.
his.
Just like you said, hold on,
You're
you just said
ignorant.
your
You're
grandfather
so
stepped
stupid. You're
outside.
too ghetto for me. I
You
can't.
just said
You're
your
not my
grandfather
you're
stepped
not in my
outside.
class level.
You just
You're not
said
my
your
class
grandfather
level.
stepped outside. So you be like I said, when your grandfather was stepping outside, you don't think your
I would
grandmother
make
was
my
letting
grandmother,
somebody else come in and hit?
you
You
dumb
don't think she
fuck.
wasn't
I would make
wrong
my
with letting
grandmother
somebody else come in
pregnant.
and hit? So
My grandfather would not
that
be
might be your
pregnant.
mother's dad, and you don't even know who your real grandfather is. But you know the guy who stayed around to raise all the kids.
So ghetto.
You might not know who your real grandfather is.
You must be from a low income impoverished family.
I'm just speaking the truth.
No,
That
it's
shit
not
is the
true.
truth.
You're using
That
black
shit
people
is
as a
the truth.
monolith.
That shit is the truth. It's the
You
truth.
are you
Maybe you
projecting,
might need
aren't
to
you?
go ahead and check. Maybe you might
You're
need to go check to
projecting.
see. I'm willing to bet you $100 that if you go do your DNA thing, your grandfather is not your grandfather.
I'm willing to bet you $1,000 that you think that black people are a monolith, and you think
Oh
that.
my
Now,
goodness. Oh my God.
did I ever
We
say that
can't
my
prove that.
grandparents?
We can't prove that. That's your
You can't
opinion.
prove that
We
either, dude.
but you
My
can go do your
grandparents were
DNA
married for
thing.
60 years,
Well,
dude.
yeah, we can't
Did I
prove that
not
because
say
you
it?
can come back and lie. But I'm
No.
pretty sure you will find out your grandfather is really not your grandfather.
My grandfather's not my grandfather. That's hilarious because I look exactly like him, and
Hey,
I was
hey,
born. Oh my god!
Toya, you got a little rump back there, huh, Toya? Look at Toya in her little rump.
God, I'm fucking like you right now.
Hey, I am about to jump up off of here though.
Yeah, get the fuck
I'm,
off.
I'm about to jump up off of here.
Because you really think you're using
But
the stereotype.
I like to have it. I like to have this debate with you though.
You're
It's
using the stereotype and
it's not a
of black
stereotype. It's not a
families.
stereotype.
It is a stereotype. And actually,
It's not a stereotype.
people did
It's
step
not a
out on their
stereotype.
marriages back in the day. It's not. It is
Okay,
true.
yeah.
But
I
did they
mean, they
have
still
kids
do
with
it
all of
now,
them?
but you
No, it's
know,
not true. And
they
how
had a
dare
lot
you
of
say
kids
that my
outside.
mom?
They had a lot of kids outside. They had a lot of kids outside.
That's not how
But
my
like I
family
said,
works.
that maybe
So you're
because
insulting me.
you
You're
I'm not
insulting
insulting
my.
you.
You just did.
I'm not
You insulted
insulting it.
my family.
I'm
And
just
you don't
bringing
know what
something out.
my
I'm
family
not saying
is.
it's factual. I'm just saying it's a
You
possibility.
it's not a possibility. You're insulting me
There's
and
a
you're
possibility.
insulting my family. And
There's a possibility.
I would not disrespect your family like that. So you
That's a
need to fuck off.
possibility, though.
Talk
It's
to my
not a
family.
disrespect.
Talk to
It's
my
a
family like that.
possibility.
That's some
Just think
ignorant.
about it. Just think about it. Just think
Bye.
about it. Go ask
Bye.
some questions. Go ask some
Go fuck
questions.
yourself. Go fuck yourself. This nigga. That's the first time ever that someone would think like, well, your grandparents, your granddaddy probably like, that's probably not his daughter. What? How dare you? First of all, my grandparents integrated Catholic schools in the state of Missouri. My grandmother was the first woman to help with uh, uh, Catholicism within Missouri. My grandfather was the first Black Knights of Columbus. Go fuck yourself. Don't do that. Now, I'm not stupid about like people stepping out of their marriage. And no, my grandmother would never get pregnant. What? This is some ghetto shit. Fuck you. I know what comes with the territory. Put my family on there like that. I wouldn't do that to your family. Fuck you. Ghetto ass shit. Not everyone, see, that kind of stuff. We're not a monolith. Black people are not a monolith. that kind of shit, you're too stuck into the same sensory of a stereotype and you want to believe in that, but that's cool. Not saying that shit didn't go down, but no, ain't no false babies, ain't no fake pregnancies, ain't none of that shit. Landlord, go fuck yourself on that one. Mm-mm. Nope, absolutely not. Go fuck yourself on that. Don't do that. Anyway, that shit pissed me off. Like some of these folks, first of all, why do we as a culture always have to look for the worst? Why? Why can't we just uplift? Why we always gotta look for the worst? I notice my numbers are going down because I'm not looking for the worst. And to have this man, I'm sorry, landlord, for you to don't talk down to my grandparents. My grandparents help change this country. You don't know who my grandparents were, motherfucker. And if it wasn't for my grandparents, some of the things that we have, that you and I have, we would not have right now. So miss me with that. My grandparents were pioneers in civil rights movements and shit. Don't. I respect my family way too much for that. We can talk our shit, but don't disrespect my family. You don't know them like that. If you read about them, you probably get a little bit of respect. With your gay ass. And there's nothing wrong with being gay. But child. Mm. Yeah, we should be asleep. Thank you, observant stuff. It was, dude. Like this whole bastardized kid thing that is white supremacy ideology about us. And he's buying into that. And then, like, no, I'm not going to sit here and say that. Back in the day, and still, it still happens. Even that back in the day, people did have these families and stuff, and that it was a thing. It still happens to this very day. But it wasn't me. Okay? And even my grandmother even told me they didn't have the perfect marriage. But ain't no, my mama is my, how you gonna tell me my mom is not my parents' child? Go fuck yourself, dude. I ought to fuck you up for that. That's some fighting words. All right, I gotta go. It's late. Well, that ended great. Landlord, you're telling me what kind of parental guidance that you had and what your family looks like? It seems like it's a broken home. As a child of divorce, seek therapy. I'm not going to sit here and be like my family was top notch. No, they were dysfunctional as fuck, but ain't no outside babies. How dare you even accuse my grandfather, my grandparents, not saying that my mom is or dead. You went too far. And you're giving me DL vibes. All right. Good night. Fuck off. Thank you for coming. Damn, that motherfucker just got me mad. Let me. Good night, you guys.